It's a common assumption that humanity will one day die, through a natural disaster or by destroying itself. Such a scenario is indeed a likely one. Have you ever stopped to think, however, about what happens if we never go extinct? Nuclear war, asteroid impact, devastating climate change, superbugs, natural disasters, hypernovae. Many things are hostile to the presence of mankind. Is this a war we cannot win? Whilst the longevity of the human species is hard to predict due to the many contributing factors that are often impossible to foresee, it is not entirely improbable that mankind may exist in this universe from now until the end. How? The further mankind spreads, the fewer of us can be destroyed by singular events. Imagine the year 2150, when we will very likely have multiple colonies across the solar system. A disaster in any one of them cannot wipe humanity out entirely. Deadly viruses could be contained on worlds. Asteroids only hit one location at a time. And even nuclear war is unlikely to end our species, as the missiles containing destructive payloads could probably be spotted and destroyed in interplanetary space before ever reaching their target. Being interplanetary does not exempt us from destruction, however. The possibility of being struck by a cosmic event, like a super or hypernova, could still spell the end for everyone within the confines of a given star system. Though the journey would take generations, it is possible to send probes and manned vehicles out into the black and beyond, using only existing technology. In fact, it's entirely within our power to colonize the galaxy using existing chemical rockets. It would take upwards of 1 million years, so long that by the time our descendants reach the far side of the galaxy, the Milky Way will be populated entirely by derivative species of humans that have adapted to the climates of the worlds they found on their voyage. Using our technological power, we could easily colonize the entire local cluster of galaxies. But then what? Assuming that no super technology is accidentally discovered that wipes all of existence into oblivion and initiates a new Big Bang, our descendants would, in some form, continue to exist forever, in theory. Or at least, until the heat death of the universe makes it impossible for the continuation of life in an ever-cooling, expanding universe. We would either continue to exist in some form or another for such a long time that all the stars in the universe itself will die before us, or we will eventually discover a way to access alternate realities to escape our fate, if such a thing is possible. Perhaps, with quintillions of years to research, we will find ways of surviving the end of our universe. Either way, our species is essentially guaranteed to exist almost forever from our perspective, once we access and colonize multiple star systems. We are also extremely likely to access and colonize multiple star systems once we do the same for other bodies in our solar system. In a way, this makes our generation, this generation, the most important group of humans that have ever existed and ever will exist. This is the only time in the story of mankind that we possess both technology capable of destroying ourselves and the ignorance, arrogance, and stupidity to consider utilizing that technology. If we survive the next, say, 200 years, we are almost guaranteed to outlive the stars themselves. Your life, and how you use it, could be the difference between a universe sprawling with life forever and a universe with no life whatsoever.